Hello, welcome to Pennside Presbyterian Church. I'm Pastor Dave, your fellow pilgrim in the way of wisdom. To begin, we have Jesus, the Very Thought of Thee by David Cullen. David.
Jesus, the very thought of thee with sweetness fills my breast. What sweeter for thy face to see, and in thy presence rest. Nor voice can sing, nor heart can frame, nor heart can mind recall a sweeter sound than thy blessed name, O Savior of us all. O hope of every contrite heart, O joy of all the meek. To those who fall, how kind thou art, how good to those who seek.
Thank you, David. Our wisdom text this week is Proverbs 3:11 and 12. My child, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves the one he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights. Brene Brown wrote, vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. The way of wisdom is a path of vulnerability, where adversity is received as an opportunity to learn, to grow. Rather than judging a situation as good or bad based upon us getting what we want, wisdom comes as we ask what this experience can teach us. Shame gets in the way of learning. We blame rather than learn. We say, God is punishing me. What have I done to deserve this? We disconnect God's discipline from God's love. But Proverbs teaches us, for the Lord reproves the one he loves, as a father the son or daughter in whom he delights. Love is the key criteria. We spend our entire lives learning how to love our neighbor, how to love ourselves. And through loving ourselves and our neighbor, we learn to love God, and that we are loved by God. Every situation is an opportunity to love and to be loved. To love and be loved is to be vulnerable. We let down our defenses. We let people get close to us, people who are as flawed and imperfect as we are. Sometimes we learn from their mistakes. Sometimes we learn from our own. This does not explain why something has happened. The way of wisdom is our response to what has happened. As Viktor Frankl taught us in his classic Man's Search for Meaning, everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess except one thing, your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation. We can choose our attitude. So what will we choose? Blame and shame, which get us nowhere and keep us stuck in the mess? Or the courage to be vulnerable, to learn? And yes, sometimes we learn the hard way. The school of hard knocks is always in session. But when we trust that a loving God is with us on the way, we counter blame and shame with forgiveness. We rise above rather than being dragged down. We open up more rather than shutting down and raising our defenses. Life happens. It's not fair. It's not right. But it happens. Rise above the negativity. Let go of the blame and shame. And dare to be vulnerable. Choose to love. Continue on the way of wisdom with an attitude adjustment. Thanks for watching. Please like and share and help others on the way of wisdom.